gentlemen, it's football night in Wolfpack country. Welcome to Ridgeview Radio Network, the home of Ridgeview Wolfpack football. Whether you're here under the lights, tuning in from home, or streaming on the go, we've got every play, every tackle, and every touchdown covered. Get ready for hard-hitting action, Wolfpack pride, and a community that rallies behind its team. This is more than football. This is Ridgeview Nation. Before we get to the action, we want to thank our sponsors, First Community Bank in Clintwood, J&R Furniture in Clintwood, Grace Oasis MedSpa in Wise, the Dickinson County Sheriff's Office, the Health Wagon, and Insure Pro Deal Insurance Agency in Clintwood. Now let's send it down to the field and get tonight's broadcast underway. It's time for Wolfpack football on Ridgeview Radio.
Welcome into the booth. We're sorry about the delay we're having with the FHS cameras if you're tuning in. We're currently working with them right now to try to get that back up. But in any case, my name is Ryan Wallace. I'm here with David Bryan Oak Quinn. We are here at Ridgeview Stadium tonight for the benefit game between the Ridgeview Wolfpack and the Lebanon Pioneers. We'd like to give a shout out to our pregame sponsor, First Community Bank in Clintwood. And with me, Mr. David Bryan Oak Quinn. If he can get his mic turned on, we'll see if he's ready to go.
Hey, Ryan, man, been out of it a year here, buddy. I don't even know how to turn the mic on anymore. Got to figure out what's going on. Shoo-wee, looks like a beautiful day here up on the ridge. Going to get ready for this benefit game here. Both teams kind of coming into it. One thing about benefit games, nobody really knows what we're looking for here.
Yeah, both teams are probably going to come in with a little bit of hype this year. Ridgeview always has a pretty good hype with them, and Lebanon this year as well has got pretty good hype as them going. Ridgeview in the Mountain 7, Lebanon in the Southwest District. So don't know how much we'll see tonight as far as plays, what each team will show, but also we'll be able to see some of the talent both teams have.
Yeah, that's the big thing about this benefit game here tonight. We're going to get to see the talent, get to see some people step up. Both teams lost people from last year. I know Lebanon's coming in here, got a lot of talk about their quarterback and the big running back. Ridgeview's got a lot here we got to replace. You replace a 4-year starter at quarterback. You want to replace some linemen. So there's a lot of things. This could be people's first time seeing Ridgeview and Lebanon, and we're just really wanting to see what's going on, who's going to step up, and it's time to find out here as both teams took the coin toss here. Can't remember, Ryan. I was thinking that maybe on benefit games that kicks were dead, like they won't kick off, but they might. I can't remember.
Well, the indication from down on the field was Lebanon was going to kick to Ridgeview, so we're going to see Ridgeview with the ball first. We're going to take a very quick break as the teams are getting ready to come out, and then we'll get everything underway and kick off here shortly on the Ridge benefit game between Ridgeview and Lebanon.
It's more than just a scoreboard. It's school spirit, hometown pride, and the sound of Friday night lights echoing through our community. At First Community Bank, we know what it means to be part of a team, and we're proud to support our local programs all season long. So whether you're in the stands, on the field, or cheering from home, we're all on the same team. First Community Bank. Member FDIC.
And we're back as the teams are getting ready to get this opening kickoff. Lebanon will be kicking away to Ridgeview. Again, glad you're with us on the Ridge. If you're tuning us in on YouTube and wondering why the FHS is working, we're wondering the same thing. We trying to get up with them right now and trying to get the camera situation fixed, but I'm glad you're tuning in tonight. Hopefully we get to see some returning faces and some new faces out here for the Wolfpack.
Yeah, We hate the NFHS don't seem to be working right yet. We had it going earlier today, test running it, but that's why we went ahead and wanted to do this benefit game today. We want to work all the kinks out before the season starts. So maybe we can get it lined out here in a few minutes and get things going.
And sun shining down in Ridgeview Stadium, and Ridgeview wearing those gray uniforms, blue numbers. It's tough for us to see the numbers, but it looks like Jalen Deal's back deep and possibly Landon Yates. That's Alex Grant. So Jalen Deal's going to take the kickoff, and he muffs it a little bit, but picks it up, but then has to fall on top of it at about the 21-yard line. So that's where the Wolfpack will start.
Yeah, we don't really have any probable starters here for this benefit game, but I'm assuming we know the good majority of who's going to be out there for Ridgeview tonight. We'll try to get a few of these names for Lebanon in, too, for those folks on that side of Russell County. Imagine here, let's see, can't see, look like number 6, Bentley Brockhoff, is senior, going to be starting out at quarterback. He's played a few games over his career. You know, spent a lot of time as the backup, but it is his time to shine.
Yeah, we're going to start out with twins to the left and a single receiver to the right. That's Colin Hill. Jalen Deal in the backfield to Brockhoff's left. He's in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Hands off to Jalen Deal. And he is met immediately at the line of scrimmage by a host of Pioneers right there. Looks like the first one on there is number 79, Hayden Sears.
Yeah, it looked like number 32, Easton Taylor, was right there with him. So good job by those guys coming in there. Look, I didn't get a good look here. Like I said, the sun's coming in pretty bright. Looked like he had 3 down linemen, maybe a 3-4 look or a 3-3 stack there for Lebanon on defense.
Second down and about 12 for the Wolfpack. Same set as you've seen before, but we're going to have a wing here on the left. Landon Yates is out to the main left as a receiver. Brockhoff in shotgun, takes the snap, another handoff to Jalen Deal. Gets a little bit of running, up to the 25, past 25 down to about the 28-yard line. About a good 5-7-yard run there for Jalen Deal on second down.
Yeah, it looks like Coach Grant just told him to get back in there and rerun that same exact play. Said, you know what, we didn't run it right the first time. Let's run it and see if we can do it.
Now they're in a hurry-up offense. Brockhoff in shotgun and going to get the Pioneers to jump off sides right there. Might get them close to – it's going to be a little short of the first time. Probably about third and short coming up here.
Yeah, third and about it's less than a yard, I would think. About 6 inches. Not the best view we got here, but it's less than a yard for sure. Oh, no, they're going to call it first down and go.
Yep, they're going to give them the first down, so first down Wolfpack.
Early in the season for the referees, too. They might not want to do much measuring and go on.
All right, Brockhoff gets to play in. We're going to have twins up to the left. That's Landon Yates and Alex Grant. Down to the right, we got Colin Hills, a single receiver. Brockhoff in shotgun. Jalen Deal to his left. Snap. Another handoff to Jalen Deal up the middle. He gets through the first initial push, but gets him about 2 to 3 yards up there.
Looks like he's brought down by number 68, Wesley Alexander. A big defensive lineman there for Lebanon.
Number 21's there. That's Austin Rose, who's been playing that wing. I was trying to figure out who was playing that wing up there on the left. But again, we're going to see this time double twins. Receivers up to the left and receivers down to the bottom. Brockhoff and shotgun. Jalen Deal to the left. Looking over to the sideline.
Play clock down to 3.
Gets the snap, looking to throw. He's going to step up in the pocket and take off. He's going to get down to the 40, cuts back outside, but the Pioneers meet him there about the line of scrimmage. That was number 31 there for Lebanon, Ethan Wright there on the tackle.
Yeah, I thought Brockhoff was going to get a good, decent gain there, but kind of stretched it out and tried to go to the sideline, and they just strung it out and got him down for a tackle. So, may even lost a half a yard. So, it'll be third and about 7.
Wolfpack come out. Same set before. Double twins up to the left and to the right. Brockhoff and shotgun. Jalen Deal to his left. Snap. He's looking to throw. Quick throw down the middle. He's got a receiver. That's Colin Hill. Down to the 30. To the 20. He could go. And he is going to get in the end zone. Touchdown, Wolfpack.
Yeah, a lot of that, just those quick little runs there. And, Bentley Brockhoff's something we've always known. He's got a good arm. Just a beautiful throw there. Just laid it up, and Colin Hill runs right under it and takes it for 6.
Yeah, I mean, that was a pretty little pass. Just, throw it up to your athlete. He hit Colin in stride and, breakaway speed there. And, Colin, a pretty tough, strong guy, shakes off that tackle about the 10 and just drags him on into the end zone. So, Wolfpack on the board here in this benefit game. First quarter, 8 minutes and 50 left. That's Connor Smith, the hog with the extra point there. The hog, we would call him, because Mr. Connor Smith will be committed to the University of Arkansas.
He is committed to the University of Arkansas, heading down there to be a Razorback. Good long trip away, but we are going to enjoy this senior year for him, with him, and ride along. And then hopefully, you never know, we might be. I know we got a lot of Virginia Tech and Tennessee fans, but he stayed in the SEC. He decided to go down and join the Razorbacks down there in Arkansas. So we wish him the best of luck the rest of this year here at Ridgeview and on in the future. Hopefully we can get this NFHS going here. We ain't real sure.
Nah, not looking good there.
Technology is great until it don't work. Then it's all to pieces. And we don't have a lot of control over NFHS, so it's really...
Like I said, we are glad we got this up on YouTube for those listening. Connor Smith's going to tee this one up to kick away to Lebanon here. We can see the Pioneers on offense here in just a little bit. A lot of hop around the quarterback there and receiver and the running back, so we'll get to see these guys in action. Here comes the kick. Breed Beauty is going to get down into the end zone for a touchback.
Yeah, about 3 or 4 yards deep in the end zone, touchback. That's a weapon in itself right there when you can know that they're going to start on the 25 every series.
So, like I said, first look here at the Lebanon offense.
Yeah, this Lebanon offense, there's been a lot of talk. You read the paper, they talk about them a lot. You read the mic fell. You read a lot going on and read a lot of the forums, different things. There's a lot of talk about this quarterback and running back here from Lebanon.
Yep. So, like I said, we're going to see. Off the bat, we're going to have a timeout. Timeout, Lebanon. Apparently, they had some miscommunication here set up on offense first thing. So.
Yeah, the big running back here, number 44, Lane Jesse, I believe is his name.
He was set up in almost a Wildcat type formation.
Yeah,
he was
that's what I was thinking. He was looking like he was getting ready to get the ball. And then I believe number 10, Michael Reese, might be the quarterback. I didn't get to pay. Again, sometimes me and Ryan, that's what we said, the sun beams in here in the press box early in the season like this. We have a hard time seeing the field sometimes and really have a hard time seeing the numbers.
Yep. While they take this timeout, we're going to take a little timeout too, play some ads here. And again, everybody listening, we are doing ads this year. We'd love to have you advertise here at Ridgeview Radio Network, reach your local community here. So we're going to take a little break. We'll be right back after the timeout.
At St. Mary's Health Wagon, our mission is simple but powerful: to provide compassionate, quality health care to the people of the mountains of Appalachia. We're proud to bring that same dedication to Ridgeview. The Health Wagon will now be stationed at the Ridgeview campus every Monday and Friday, offering care to both students and staff. Because everyone deserves access to quality health care close to home. St. Mary's Health Wagon, caring for our community, one patient at a time.
And we're back. Lebanon, they're up into the shotgun right now. The snap. Another little option here out to the left with the running back here, Jesse. He's going to get a good amount of yards. It's about a 10-yard gain. It's going to give the Lebanon Pioneers a first down. Hard run over there around the right side of the field.
Yeah, they're going to work on getting him out in space, and he's a big boy. He's going to run hard, so you're going to have to come up and lay a hit, get a tackle here.
All right, here we go. This time, again, they're going to have to take another timeout. I think it was Jesse. They had too many men on the field. He was trying to run off to get off the field. So another timeout here for Lebanon. Just a little miscommunications here on offense to start this game.
Yeah, it looked like Easton Taylor, number 32, had checked in at running back. I'm not real sure. You know, and that's the thing about these benefit games. You're still, it's going to replicate a game, but if you're going to make these kind of mistakes, this is when you want to do it. So everybody's got to work out kinks. Everybody's got to get figured out what's going on. You know, maybe your formations, get that thing cleaned up, and get everything ready here for 10 weeks of Southwest Virginia football coming up. We're pretty excited, ain't we, Ryan?
Oh, yeah. Again, we apologize for the technical difficulties. We had a lineup here getting ready to get you a pregame show that was going to be sponsored by First Community Bank in Clintwood. So a couple of things we were going to talk about pregame. We'll hit that here later on in the show. Is just some guesses and some predictions for this upcoming year, but we'll get to that a little bit later as Lebanon's back out of the timeout. We're going to see twins to the left, twins to the right. We're going to quarterback in shotgun, takes the snap, he's looking to throw. Little flat pattern out here. Get up to the 35, to the 40, breaking some tackles, and going to get a first down. That was number 32.
Easton
Taylor on the catch.
Yeah.
And
Done a
good
good
run,
job
breaking
there.
some tackles.
Actually split two of our defenders there. Come up and make a tackle.
Lebanon back out of the huddle. Again, that's
See number 44, Jesse,
Yeah,
back
Jesse
in the
back in.
backfield. 32 back there with him, Taylor. Back with Reese.
snap, handoff there. 32. He's met at the line this time by a host of Wolfpack, and that's going to be about a loss of one. I think that was Taylor again. That was Taylor on the carry, I think.
It was.
Yep.
Ryan, I just now noticed that's number 11 playing quarterback. Now, I don't know if that's just
Well, I don't know if our roster we
the
got
roster's not right or what, but number 11 says Toby Baker, and Reese is number 10. Not real sure, but I don't.
So we
Didn't
got
get no information coming into it. We might find out here soon, though.
twins to the left, twins to the right. Taylor in the back with a little quick pitch out here to the left. Got some running room, and we're going to have a flag out here. I think it's probably going to be a holding call here on the
Probably
Pioneers.
going to be a holding call, yep. Usually in that neighborhood, 99% of the time, holding call.
So, officials talking, like I said, if they're going to take this back. That is the call, holding on the Pioneers. It's going to back them up a good ways. They called that holding penalty probably about a yard past the line of scrimmage, so we'll back them up to probably about a second and 19 here.
Yeah. Might get in here and see what kind of few little pass plays they might have to go into throwing the ball here.
Officials still discussing now with Lebanon coaching staff, wanting to make sure everything is how it should be marked. Officials marking in play. Here we go. We got twins to the right, twins to the left, a little wing out here to the right as well. That fumble snap, quarterback's going to have to run. He's going to have to maybe get 2 or 3 yards right there. Again, that's number 11, but on our roster it's listed as Toby Baker.
I believe that may be him. I don't know if Reese might be injured or there's not playing him today. Oh, cloud got in the way here. Our view just got about 10 times better, Ryan. Cloud got in the way. Field's kind of got a little darker now. We should
looks
be able to
good
see.
now. Here we go. Trips up to the right this time. Single receiver. Snap a little low, but it's going to be given up here to the big running back there. And he stopped at the line of scrimmage. That was Jesse. He got back to the line of scrimmage, and That's going to bring up a fourth down here for the Pioneers.
Yeah, that play there, the snap hit the ground there for the quarterback. He had to pick it up off the ground. Then it was kind of not a clean handoff there to Jesse. I seen it move when he was getting it. So they're probably lucky they didn't fumble and turn the ball over right there with everything. Sometimes plays happen and it goes as bad as it possibly can. And if you still keep the ball, that's usually pretty lucky. And I would imagine that's what they're thinking right now because that play did not go the way they anticipated.
It's Alex Grant back deep. Alex last year returned a couple kicks. Punts away. Pretty good punt. I don't think it's going to be returnable. Good bounce inside the 25-yard line.
They kept that ball away from Alex Grant.
Yep.
It's a good punt. No chance of a return. Get to see the Ridgeview offense come back out here. Kind of get a little shot here. We got a few guys we replacing last year. Lost a few linemen. I know right now we've got Noah Rastic playing center, and Logan Justice is playing one of the tackles. I see number 70 Elijah Mullins playing one of the tackles. Number 68, big senior Coulter Scanlon, he's playing a tackle.
Now this time we're going to have a wing to the left. Lanny Yates is a receiver along by and snap to Brockhoff, hand off to Jalen Deal. Some more running her up to the 30, and going to be taken down for about a 6-yard gain. Good first down run there by Jalen Deal.
Yeah, I seen Jalen walking the halls here the other day, and I thought, now Jalen's put on some muscle, that's for sure. We expect a lot out of him this year running the ball. He's going to have to run the ball hard, carry the load a lot this year.
Yep.
But he has bulked up and is ready for the challenge.
Yep. Twins to the left, wing on the right. Colin Hill's the single receiver down the right. Brockhoff in shotgun. Jalen Deal to his left. Brockhoff takes the snap, looking to throw. Quick little throw out to Jalen Deal, and it's going to fall incomplete. Yep. Jalen just caught a little off guard. He wasn't really expecting that one to be there.
Yeah, I think it come a little hot at him. Wasn't expecting it that quick. And there was a defender just coming right at him too. So might have been one of those deals that might have been the best play could have happened. Just incomplete and reset.
Yeah, so Wolfpack going to come out of the huddle real quick. Same formation we had before. Twins to the left, wing on the right. Colin Hill down by himself on the right. Brockhoff in shotgun. Jalen Deal to his left. Trying to get him to jump off sides, but the Pioneers stay home this time. They're going to reset the play here. 2 seconds on the play clock. Brockhoff's got to get it snapped. He snaps it. And Jalen Deal gets the handoff, and he's fighting his way as hard as he keeps fighting. He's going to get the first down and more. Good way for Jalen Deal to keep his legs a-churning. He's going to get a gain about 10 right there. Probably about 7 just after the
He was probably
contact.
Stopped short by a yard and then got the initial push and then just kept pushing and got probably another 7-8 yards there.
Yep.
It's a big run. That last defensive set there for Lebanon, they were lined up. They were going man across the board and sending the house.
There comes the huddle. Twins to the left, wing to the right, receiver to the right. Brockhoff in shotgun. Brockhoff hands the ball to Jalen Deal again. He's going to get about 2 or 3 yards on this one up the middle. So, heavy dose of Jalen Deal here early in the ball game.
Yeah, 4 minutes, 34 seconds. Clock still running down here in the first quarter. Ridgeview giving everybody a big dose of Jalen Deal right here. I'd imagine Jalen's they're getting ready to do like they did last series. They just keep running that rock right at you, and then they catch you sleeping a little bit, and they throw it over the top because, Barkoff's got that big arm. He can reach out and throw it.
Yeah, we got trips now up to the left, a single receiver to the right. That's Braxton Deal, number 2, checking in. Brockhoff in shotgun. He's going to keep it. He's got some running room. He's going to get up to close to midfield, around the 48, 49-yard line. Going to be a little short here at the first down, but a good 5-yard gain.
Yeah, I noticed a couple good offensive linemen there for Ridgeview pulling, moving around there. I like to see that. Get those guys trapping and pulling around, getting the lead blocker with the big lineman out in front.
So trips up to the left, single receiver to the right, Braxton Deal. Brockhoff and shotgun. This is going to be 3rd and 3. The snap, hand off to Jalen Deal. He's got a good amount of running room. He's up to the 45 down to the 40, and I think I see a flag coming. I think it's going to probably be a face mask. The way he was turned, he turned back like he was smacking him by the face mask, so he's grabbing his face mask like, yeah, they got me. So.
Yeah. So let him say, I don't think it could be anything else because there was nobody there to be holding. It was just him and a couple Lebanon defenders.
Yep. Personal foul, face mask. So that's going to be a 15-yarder. So that's going to put the Wolfpack all the way down to about the 26-yard line. Trying to get another one on the board here. First quarter, 3 minutes, 26 seconds left. Twins to the left, Twins to the right. Brockhoff in shotgun. Snap. That's going to be a handoff that time to number 1, Xander Wallace. And they're saying Lebanon's saying fumble, but
they're saying fumble. I don't know. They're going to say
no. Officials are saying he was down.
Yep.
So Xander Wallace first carry, he gets him about 2-3 yards past the 25 near the 24-yard line.
Xander's going to come off. They're going to tell him make sure to hold on to that ball, even though if he was down. Don't leave it to the officials. They'll mess that up every time.
Twins to the left and Twins to the right. Brockhoff in shotgun. Jalen Deal's back in at the running back. Grant goes in motion to the left. Hand off to Jalen Deal going left. He's got some running room. Cuts up the field, and he's going to go to the house. Great cut there by Jalen Deal. Touchdown, Wolfpack.
A key block right there. Alex Grant shifted over at the wing. He hooked that in. Got a good block there on the linebacker and left him. He's good to go, And that happens, It just takes 1 or 2 good little blocks there, and Jalen Deal, he can take it for 6 at any time.
Yeah. So the Hog, Connor Smith back on the field, get this extra point through.
We're going to have to practice our Arkansas call, Ryan.
Pig suey.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm a Kentucky basketball fan, and I still don't like Cal Perry going to Arkansas. So
you can't bring yourself.
I don't think I can do it.
We'll support Connor, won't we?
Yeah. Yeah. So 2:29 left in the first quarter. It's Ridgeview 14, Lebanon 0. We'll be right back.
Are you a local business looking to make a big impact right here in our community? Then advertise with Ridgeview Radio Network. We offer custom-made radio ads tailored just for you. Whether you're promoting a sale, launching a service, or just want to raise awareness, we'll make sure your message stands out on the airwaves. And here's the best part. Every dollar you spend goes right back into Ridgeview Athletics, helping fund student programs, gear, travel, and more. Reach local ears, support local athletes, make your brand part of the Ridgeview pride. Contact us today to get started. Email us at ridgeview.radio at dcps.k12.va.us. Ridgeview Radio Network, your voice, your team, your community.
And we're back. Connor Smith's got this teed up, ready to get this back to the Pioneers. Kicks away.
Big kick.
That's going to be, in the end zone right there. Touchback.
I thought that was getting a little close to going out of bounds. Hit right just inside the pylon there, but another touchback. That's probably Connor Smith's goal all year. If he kicks it deep, make sure it's a touchback all year long. But I'm sure some point in time Coach Grant might have something worked up to where they don't kick it deep. Can't be showing no tricks here in benefit games.
So here we go. Lebanon back on offense. Twins to the left, Twins to the right. And the big running back, JC there to the right as well. Looked them throw, a little quick throw, and just a little too hot to handle there for number 15, Francisco Hernandez.
Now, there's number 10, Michael Reese out there playing quarterback now. I was thinking, I thought I saw him on the sideline, but I couldn't tell. So, Looks like Lebanon's back into what they would normally be in their regular offense here.
Yeah, quick, right back to the line, same formation. Reese is looking to throw a little quick out there, and another one just bouncing off receiver there, another drop.
Yeah, another drop there. That stuff, early in the season you'll have, early in the season. But they hope to clean those things up as the year go, I'm sure.
Yeah, very quickly, 3rd and 10 for the Pioneers. They're getting out of the huddle quick. Now this is trips up to the right, single receiver to the left. Reese and shotgun. A little signal alert to the receivers on the right. Takes the snap, looking to throw again. Still looking, steps up in the pocket, throws it downfield. It's got a guy. Oh,
And
what
a
a catch. Unbelievable. Toby Baker there for Lebanon. One hand full extension. Whoa.
Yeah, full extension, laid out, reaches out, one hands it. About as good a catch as you're going to see in high school. Excellent catch there by Baker. Good arm there by Reese. I knew. Back on the ball here quick by Lebanon. They're going to run the hurry up.
Reese, he's going to look to throw again. Get it back out this time. Hernandez is going to get the catch. Oh, he's breaking the tackle. He's down to the 25. Close to a first down. The
See a little flag on the play here. Maybe a hold.
Yeah, it's going to be in the area. He just kind of did a little flare out to the flats. And, the outside receiver's going to come in and get a block, and they're going to get him on a hold. Yep, it is holding on Lebanon, so we're going to back them up. So this series, full dose of Reese out here, airing the ball out for the Pioneers.
Be about 1st and 15 here for Lebanon when they come out. Huddled up for the first time in this series.
So Lebanon after the penalty, twins to the left, twins to the right, Reese and shotgun. He's going to look to throw again. This time a little quick down the middle. Again, he's got number 11, and he breaks the tackle. He cuts to the outside to the 15, still dragging the guy down inside. They're going to probably call that
Probably going to call that a face mask.
Yeah. That was number 11 again, Toby Baker, showing this time, the speed and the looseness. They had that big catch there earlier in the drive.
Yeah, I don't remember. I didn't see the number there for Ridgeview, but whoever it was, he come up and tried to lay a hit. And, you always got to wrap up on that hit. The big hits don't always knock them down. And Baker made sure when he got hit there, he just kept running and ran through it. Got to wrap up.
So Lebanon now inside the 5-yard line, threatening to score here. We got a minute 38 left in the first quarter of this benefit game. Lebanon trying to get on the board. Reese in the shotgun. Jesse's out to his right. He's still going to look to throw. A little quick out to Jesse. He is going to lunge forward, and they're going to give him a touchdown. Touchdown, Pioneers.
Yeah, I think that's the offense there that the people from Lebanon was looking for. Looked a little bit different there that series. They come out moving the ball, a little hurry up.
So they look pretty impressive there, airing the ball out. And that's something we had heard for a while, that they had the ability to get the ball in the air. So, and pretty impressive drive there by the Pioneers.
See the number here, 20.
Extra point team out. I think that's 27. No. Good snap, good hold, and blocked. I don't know if it was blocked or he just didn't get enough air on it. But
I believe it's 23, but I don't have a 23
I don't
on
have
the
23
list.
on their roster right here. But at any rate, the extra point is no good. So 1:25 left in the first quarter. Lebanon gets on the board, but Ridgeview still leads 14-6. We'll be right back.
Friday night football runs deep. From alumni in the bleachers to kids dreaming of their first touchdown, it's a tradition we all share. First Community Bank is proud to support that tradition, backing our hometown teams just like we've backed local families and businesses for generations. Because when the lights go on, it's more than a game. It's community, commitment, and hometown heart. First Community Bank. Member FDIC.
And we're back after the touchdown there by Lebanon. Ridgeview leads 14-6. A minute 25 left here in the first quarter. That's a pretty impressive drive there by the Pioneers. All passes. Just like you said, benefit game. Let's try to see what we can do. The first series was a little bit of on the ground, and that time was by the air. So,
yeah, they look pretty good there. That series for sure, moving the ball around. Ridgeview's got to make some adjustments, and figure out where they're at defensively. It's a lot like it's benefit game. You're trying to figure out who's going to play what works here. Pretty good run.
Yeah, kick away, and that's returned by Jalen Deal. He's going to get about the 30-yard line, so the Wolfpack will be back on offense.
Yeah, we are still working on the cameras, trying to get NFHS here working. We just really it's not us. If anybody could fix it, it would be Ryan Wallace. But at the moment,
I don't know.
it ain't got nothing to do with him. So
yeah. Trips down to the right, single receiver to the left, Brockhoff in shotgun. He takes a snap. He's looking to throw. He's going to go down the field, and going to be tipped right there by one of the linebackers there for Lebanon. Knocked down. That was number 8, Braden Hill.
Yeah, number 8, Braden Hill threw that.
He was looking to go a little deep. I think the intended receiver right there was, I think it was Grant. Yeah. Trying to get him down the seam. Just got to put a little bit more air up on it. Yeah, just to let you know about the cameras, we actually done a test broadcast this morning. The cameras are pointing straight down the track. So we hollered out. I was like, hey, calibrate this for us. They said they did, but I don't know what happened. But they come out here just then, and it just completely off. So.
Somewhere in the calibration, totally turned off.
Yeah.
So, but they may be working on them still.
Braxton Neal now in quarterback. He's going to get pressure, but he's going to get out to the left and try to escape. He's looking to throw, but he's going to keep it, and he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage and maybe get a yard. He was pressure off the bat. First time we see Braxton Neal back there at quarterback.
Yeah, Braxton, he's going to be that backup quarterback. Maybe one of those guys that come in and play certain times, certain situations there for Bentley Brockhoff. Look like they're going to go Braxton Deal again this series, or again this play. Let him get in here, get a few calls in, see what you got. That's what the benefit game is for.
Yeah, that's going to bring up a 3rd down and about 9 for the Wolfpack. Braxton Deal now at quarterback. Trips up to the left. That's going to be Yates, Hill, and Grant. Single receiver down here to the bottom. Can't get the number. And we're going to get a timeout, Lebanon. So they're going to use all their 3 timeouts here before the first quarter ends. There was something they didn't like, so coaching staff takes the timeout, and we'll take a timeout with them. 1 minute, 1 second left in the first quarter. Ridgeview leads 14-6.
Looking for furniture that's built to last a lifetime? Come see us at J&R Furniture in Clintwood. We specialize in Amish-built solid wood furniture crafted with quality you can trust. Want something custom? We'll make it happen. Plus, you'll find big-name brands like Lazy Boy and England Furniture, along with our very own Amish-built upholstery line, featuring solid maple frames. Need appliances? We've got you covered with all major brands, a price match guarantee, and free delivery within 50 miles. And don't forget, J&R keeps a huge selection of mattresses in stock in all sizes, plus adjustable frames and box springs ready to go today. So whether it's bedroom, dining room, living room, outdoor furniture, or new appliances, we've got it all right here in Clintwood. At J&R Furniture, when you shop small, shop local, you're supporting a business that gives back to our community, our schools, and our children. Call us today at 276-926-9080 or stop by at 185 McClure Avenue in Clintwood. Open Monday through Saturday, 9 to 5:30.
And we're back. Trips up to the left, single receiver down to the right. Braxton Deal is still at quarterback. Jalen Deal's over to his right. Trying to get who the other receiver is. It's either Alan Mullins or Jacob Raston. I can't get the number. Jacob Braxton Deal shotgun takes the snap. He's looking to throw. Still looking over the middle. He's got a guy. Alex Grant at the 50. Breaks the tackle to the 40. The 30. 20. Can he get there? He is going to be dragged the guy in the end zone. Touchdown, Wolfpack. was a great throw there by Braxton Deal. Hit Grant in stride, and good speed there by Alex to get all the way down and drag the defender into the end zone and get into the end zone for 6.
Yeah, looked really good there again. Brought Alex Grant there come across the middle. Got a good pass and had one guy to beat and drug him all the way in to the end zone for a touchdown.
The Hog back on the field. You know, I got to ask him if he wants me to come that nickname. I don't know. He might not like it, but he gets the extra point. It's up and good. 48 seconds left in the first quarter. Ridgeview strikes quickly. Ridgeview 21, Lebanon 6. We'll take another break and be right back.
Ready to look and feel your absolute best? At Grace Oasis Med Spa in Wise, Virginia, we've got everything you need to refresh, recharge, and reveal your glow. Whether you're looking to shed stubborn pounds with our proven medical weight loss programs, boost your energy with vitamin injections and patches, or rehydrate from the inside out with IV hydration therapy, we've got you covered. And for your skin, we specialize in advanced aesthetics like the Glow 2 facial, microneedling with exosomes, Botox, and dermal fillers, all designed to help you look as vibrant as you feel. Step into Grace Oasis Med Spa, where science meets beauty and confidence begins. Call us today at 276-209-2788 or visit us in Wise to book your appointment. Grace Oasis Med Spa, your oasis for health, beauty, and confidence.
And we're back. That was a quick score there by the Wolfpack, 21-6. 48 seconds left in the first quarter. Connor Smith up to throw. See if he can go 3 for 3 here with touchbacks.
That's the plan. Let's see what they think here about that. 3 for 3. Looks like
That's
what
might be a little short. About to the 5-yard line. Let's see if the return team and Wolfpack get him about the 20. So number 11 there.
Toby Baker.
Yeah, had made some good plays there last series, but Wolfpack got down there in time and made the tackle. So 11 first series, all run. Second series, all pass. Third series, got any guesses?
I'd imagine we're going to see a lot of more passes here.
So, well, yeah, we're going to see number 10, Reese back on there, but JC over to his right. Trips it to the right. Single receiver to the left. Takes the snap. Quick throw out here. That's Hernandez on a little dump pass, and he's going to get up to another flag. I don't know what this flag is going to be, but coming in from back judge and side judge, so pretty clear penalty. See what they call right here.
Yeah, it looked like Alex Grant might have took a little shot to the shoulder there. He's got that one arm hanging. You know, sometimes you get those shots.
Little stingers.
Man, they hurt. But he's moving it pretty good. He's going to come off and work it here for a minute. I'm sure he'll be back out in no time.
I didn't get what the penalty is called, but it was on the Wolfpack. It must be like an incidental face mask. Like, there's 5 yards. But that's going to be enough to give the Pioneers a first down. Trips to the left, single receiver to the right. Reese is in shotgun. JC's out to his left. Reese communicating with his receivers. Takes the snap. Hand off to JC this time. He's trying to get some running room. He's falling forward. Big guy to bring down, but he's going to lean forward and get about a yard or two.
Yeah, about a yard there. That's a good job by the interior Ridgeview's defense there, coming up and making that tackle. When these teams start spreading you out like that, that's what you've got to be able to do. Lebanon in a little bit of a hurry up. They're jumping back. Same formation here. Ridgeview trying to make a change or two.
And that's going to be the end of the first quarter. End of the first quarter here, this benefit game on the Ridge. It's Ridgeview 21, Lebanon 6. We'll take another break and be back with the second quarter action.
Are you a local business looking to make a big impact right here in our community? Then advertise with Ridgeview Radio Network. We offer custom-made radio ads tailored just for you. Whether you're promoting a sale, launching a service, or just want to raise awareness, we'll make sure your message stands out on the airwaves. And here's the best part. Every dollar you spend goes right back into Ridgeview Athletics, helping fund student programs, gear, travel, and more. Reach local ears, support local athletes, make your brand part of the Ridgeview pride. Contact us today to get started. Email us at ridgeview.radio@dcps.k12.va.us. Ridgeview Radio Network, your voice, your team, your community.
And we're back here in this second quarter. Lebanon second down and 8. Snap here by Reese. Quick throw out to the left. And brought down quickly there about the 31-yard line by the Wolfpack defensive backs. That's Braxton Deal there and Xander Wallace.
Yeah, really good job there by both of those guys. It's probably a loss of a yard. Good, quick little play. Ryan had to step out for just a second. Try to go here. Lebanon drops back, number 10, Reese. Oh, got a big play there. Reese running up the sideline. He's a big guy. Does a good slide. They're going to throw the flag. Yes. Reese comes sliding in there, the Ridgeview defender, probably already in the air. Not a lot you can do, but we've all seen it on Saturdays and Sundays. If that guy's sliding and you hit him, you're going to draw that flag. Ridgeview don't seem to be too happy about it, but I don't know if that's one of those things you're going to be able to argue much or not. You know, we've all seen it on Sundays. We've all seen the Patrick Mahomes slide and get touched and get hit by a defender, even though he's already in the air when he starts doing it. And it's going to be a called every time. So that'll be 15 more yards tacked onto this. Lebanon's huddling up. They'll be set up here first and 10 from about the 43 here. Maybe Ryan's getting a phone call from NFHS and he's figuring out what's wrong with our cameras here to run our NFHS cameras. Reese and Jesse in the backfield coming back up here. Twins to both sides. A little bit of pressure. Number 11, Baker gets the ball here. Pretty good shot. Ball does pop out. If they're going to call him down or not. Official's going to call him down, say he was down. I think it was close. It was close. They had a good shot on there. Did they end up giving it back to Ridgeview? Oh, I missed it here. Ryan come back in, and I was trying to check on a few things with him. And looks like Ridgeview will take over. Braxton Deal back here at going to go back in at quarterback. 10 minutes, 57 seconds into the second quarter. Ridgeview 21, Lebanon 6. Looks like we're going to go twins to the left, split right with a wing. Probably some of those traps and running plays to up the middle here to Jalen Deal. Nope.
Braxton's going to keep it around the right side this time, and Jalen Deal's going to try to give him a block. Braxton cuts up. He's going to get a good amount of running room. He's going to get a good gain of about 7 yards right there across the 45 near midfield.
Yeah, it's a pretty good run there by Braxton Deal, you know, just trying to hook everybody and get around through there. Jalen Deal throws a real good block and gets a good gain.
Twins to the left, single receiver up to the right. Snap, and almost a fumble ball there, but Jalen Deal keeps it home. He's going to get the first down. He's going to get up across the 45-yard line on the positive side of the field for the Wolfpack. Get the first down. Stop the clock.
Yeah, Jalen Deal, there's another good run by Deal. It's a pretty good series here. Ridgeview running a few of the younger guys here in and out. Younger guys as in, maybe younger as in grade-wise, but going to have to play a big part all year long of this Ridgeview football team.
Twins to the left, twins to the right. Deal's going to stay in at quarterback. Jalen Deal's to the left. Braxton Deal quarterback. Braxton Deal cuts up. Made a pretty good decision right there. He was going to go outside, didn't contain him to the outside, so he cuts up and gets back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a half a yard.
Yeah, nothing there really. We talk about that pretty regular. Sometimes when things ain't there, you just got to tuck it and get what you can get. Got about a half a yard there. Must have been a couple missed blocks on the offensive line. They'll have to get that straightened out before the next play.
Yep. Twins to the left and twins to the right. Braxton Deal, quarterback. Jalen Deal to the left. Braxton takes the snap, looking to throw a little quick throw to Landon Yates out here. Landon's going to get to the 40.
Shovel. Quick. Yep. Can he make a cut?
Yeah, he's going to go. Landon Yates all the way. That's that quickness you get out of Landon, that elusiveness, and he made it a quick, and they're throwing a flag. I just seen the flag down here at the bottom left, so.
Well, I didn't even see the flag.
I didn't see the flag. It's one of those moments where, like, the crowd goes nuts, and then all of a sudden it's like, and well, that's got to be for some reason. And yeah. They're going to call
probably call a hold on whoever the other receiver was over here. I'm not real sure who it was, but good job there by Landon. I mean, that's what we're going to have out of him all year. He catch a ball, got to be quick, elusive.
So Braxton Deal back in the shotgun, twins, and a Jalen Deal to his left, and they're going to get the Pioneers to jump off sides right there, get a little hard count there.
Yeah, get 5 back. Get them 5 back here, and now it'll be second and about 5. Not real sure what they're having a little discussion here about, the officials.
Yeah, well, they're going to get the penalty on the Pioneers. It's 5 yards, making a second and about 4. Ball down to the 39-yard line. 9:12 left here in the second quarter. Ridgeview leads 21-6. Braxton Deal quarterback. Twins to both sides of the field. Takes a snap, looking to throw. Going to throw it down the middle to Colin Hill. He's got it down at the 15-yard line. So, big body there, Colin, just kind of almost like posting up at defensive back. Just shielded him away from the ball, made the catch, come down with it, gets him inside the red zone.
Yeah, good throw, good catch. Pretty wide open coming down there through the middle. The defender, was on his backside, so he threw it to the open side, pulls it in, good catch. Good job there, Colin Hill.
Twins to both sides. Braxton Deal again. Hands it off to Jalen Deal. He's trying to get some running room, trying to get in between the blocks, and we're going to have a hold again.
Going to have the hold
and
again.
another hold.
Yep.
And another one.
Yeah.
3 flags on the play. I don't know if it's all for holding. If we got, we'll see what. It's a smorgasbord of flags.
Good news is they can't call 3 different holds.
Yeah.
Just have to be one and go on. I seen one of the holds. I seen the first one that he threw the flag on, so I knew it was coming.
Holding on to the Wolfpack.
See if they got anything else they're tagging on.
Nope, that's it.
Nope, that must have been it. Must have been 3 different holds. If you're going to hold, might as well hold on to play that somebody else already did. If you ain't the first guy, you ain't getting no trouble. All right, Ryan?
Oh, yeah. That's going to back them up. It'll be 1st and 20 at the 24-yard line. On plus side territory here for the Wolfpack, trying to get back in the end zone. Braxton Deal still in at quarterback.
Jalen Deal
takes the
there
snap.
right.
He's looking to throw, quick throw, and it's going to hit the ground. I think the Pioneers read that pretty well. Number 15 there, Hernandez, he got up there real quick and disrupted that.
Yeah, the linebacker number, I think 53, Josh Riley there, come off the end, got his hand up, and made Braxton kind of adjust how he was going to throw that ball, and he just kind of got him to throw it in the dirt. And even if it had been a decent pass, I think, like you said, I think number 15 had it read out pretty good. Probably would have been for no gain even if he did catch it.
Trips now to the left, single receiver up top for the Pack. Brockhoff back in at quarterback now. Takes a snap, he's looking to throw. Going to throw down the seam, trying to get Colin Hill, and that's going to be picked off by the Pioneers down at the 1 yard line. So, if you're going to throw an interception, throw it at the 1 yard line. How about that's about
If
the
there's
best
any
thing.
place to throw it, at the 1 yard line would be the place here. Brockhoff just didn't really put enough air under that one. I think he was pretty well covered. Pretty good job. The safety come over, read it well. You know, if you're going to throw it over top of him, you need to get a little more air under it and let Colin run under it. Left that one a little short, and safety come across and got it.
So this will be interesting to see the Pioneers at their own one right here. See if the Wolfpack D puts a little pressure on them.
Yeah, the game only 21-6 here. 8 minutes, 24 seconds to go in the second quarter. Lebanon looked to make a little room here. You know, love to do a 99-yard drive here, I'm sure. We'll see what Reese has got going here.
Trips, I'm saying it's probably going to be trying to get Jesse going up the middle, get some yards. No, he's going to look to throw. He's back. He's still going to throw deep. He's got a guy that's going to be complete. That's to Toby Baker. And a flag down. I'm guessing probably a face mask. It looks like he reached over his head right there whenever he couldn't have the ball.
Yeah, that was a good catch and throw there. Toby Baker went up and got the ball. But like you said, I believe maybe the corner come in early. So they're probably pass interference.
Pass interference on the Wolfpack, so
Stay with the play, first
Yep.
down.
So pretty surprising, on your one, got the big running back there in Jesse, and that's the confidence they have in Reese. They're going to skin him back and let him throw the ball. So they're back out their own end zone right there, and it's going to be at the 34-yard line. Reese in the shotgun, a little quick throw out here to the left. It's number 3 there. That's Brennan Hess, and he's going to be taken down for a loss right there. Just a little quick screen pass out to the left.
Yeah, not much gain there at all. Actually, probably a loss of a yard. Just quick, like you said, quick screen pass there. Lebanon's looking pretty good on offense. You know, there were a lot of talk about how Lebanon should be pretty good this year, and a lot of hype around them there with the running back and Jesse. Number 11 there, Toby Baker's been very impressive today so far. So I look for Lebanon to make some noise here this year. They might be the sleeper team.
Reese going to throw across there. That's Hess again. He's going to get tripped up. That was number 54 right there. That was Logan Justice making a good tackle.
Yeah, Justice. I think he's playing middle linebacker there for Ridgeview right now. That's how they're trying to make sure they keep that middle of the defense lined out there, because you're going to be getting spread out. But, somebody like Lebanon here with Jesse, they could run that ball up the middle and be kind of tough.
So twins to the left, twins to the right. Reese in shotgun, looking to throw again. Little quick throw, little quick out near the first down marker, and they're going to get it.
Right there. I think it's going to be a first down.
That's number 82, Luke Garrett, on the catch. Going to give him a first down. Lebanon trying to get a drive here before the half. 6:47 left. Plenty of time. Give him a first down. We'll go a little quick here. Twins to the left, twins to the right. Reese back in shotgun. Another quick throw out here against number 3, Hess. He's got a little bit of running room. He's going to be brought down about the 50. And that's Colin Hill brought him down. He ripped the ball out there while he was down. Showed up to the ref like, hey, I got it. But official not going to give him that.
Hey, you never know. Got to make it look like you might have took it from him.
Twins, both sides again. A lot of throwing on this drive here by the Pioneers. Another back again. Reese throws, going to step up. He's got some running room, but he's going to get taken down.
Yeah, he got caught from behind by one of the defensive linemen there. I don't think he was wanting to run, so he's trying to hold up, and that lineman caught him from behind.
So good play there by the interior defensive line there, the Wolfpack. Twins again. 3rd down and 4. Snap, Reese the throw, a little quick throw, got the first down, and he fumbled the football. The ball's loose, and it's going to be the Wolfpack. He caught it, turned upfield, and just popped out. And Wolfpack get the fumble recovery, stop that Lebanon drive.
Yeah, that's one of those. If I'm Lebanon, I'm trying to say that he never had control.
Yeah.
Like it's rolling around in his hands. It was pretty quick. I don't know. He did make a couple steps, so they're definitely going to give the ball back to Ridgeview here.
So turnovers on both drives here. The last the interception, the Wolfpack, and then the fumble by the Pioneers, and we're going to trade turnovers, and the Wolfpack are going to take over at their own 41-yard line. 5:56 before the half. Pack leads 21-6.
Brockhoff back out. Here's Xander Wallace in the backfield with him to start this series off.
Snap. Brockhoff's going to hand the ball off to Xander Wallace. He's got a good amount of running, breaking tackles, getting up to about the 48-yard line. Good 6-7-yard run there by Xander Wallace.
Yeah, Wallace is a good, strong kid. Runs hard. He's going to do a good job this year. He's going to be in there, spill out Jalen, give Jalen a break every now and then. You're going to have that all year, and he's a good option for Ridgeview.
So we are going to have a little bit of official timeout. Landon Yates coming off. Alex Grant's going to come on.
Maybe Landon Yates got, I don't know, something wrong with his uniform. They sent him off.
Twins to both sides. Brockhoff still at quarterback. Takes a snap. He's looking to throw a little quick throw out here to the pack. Got a first down.
Screen.
Trying to see who that receiver was. That's at the opposite side of the field. I think it was Braxton Deal.
I was going to say, it was a single digit. It probably was Braxton Deal.
So
when they watch this back on film, because I know the Ridgeview's filming it, and I'm sure Lebanon is too, they're going to see Braxton Deal. If he would have brought that on inside, he kind of cut in front of his lineman before his blockers could get there. If he delayed a second and went behind those pulling linemen, I believe he would have had a lot bigger gain. It's one of those things you learn early in the season and start figuring out.
Trips to the left, Brockhoff and shotgun. And I think we're going to have a timeout here by the Wolfpack. Offensive coordinator there, Dakota Stanley. Not really liking what he was seeing. He's going to take a timeout. So 4 minutes, 44 seconds left before the half. Ridgeview 21, 11-6. We'll be right back.
Friday night football runs deep. From alumni in the bleachers to kids dreaming of their first touchdown, it's a tradition we all share. First Community Bank is proud to support that tradition, backing our hometown teams just like we've backed local families and businesses for generations. Because when the lights go on, it's more than a game. It's community, commitment, and hometown heart. First Community Bank. Member FDIC.
At St. Mary's Health Wagon, our mission is simple but powerful: to provide compassionate, quality health care to the people of the mountains of Appalachia. We're proud to bring that same dedication to Ridgeview. The Health Wagon will now be stationed at the Ridgeview campus every Monday and Friday, offering care to both students and staff. Because everyone deserves access to quality health care close to home. St. Mary's Health Wagon, caring for our community, one patient at a time.
Back out of the timeout. Brockhoff and shotgun. Pump fake going deep for Landon Yates. He's open at the 20. Cuts back. He's going to use his speed to try to get into the end zone, but he's going to be brought down about the 5-yard line by a host of Pioneers. But good little pump fake going deep. Caught Landon Yates in stride. Landon makes a good cut. Gets him inside the 5-yard line.
Yeah, definitely a good catch and throw there. Landon cut back in there. Had a little bit of a room. Those guys had a few good angles on him, brought him down, but excellent play there. Excellent play call, really. Good fake there by Brockhoff. Looked really good. Those are the kind of things we want to see early in the year here with Wolfpack.
Twins to the right, single receiver down to the left. Brockhoff's in shotgun. That's Xander Wallace to his right. Brockhoff's going to keep it up the middle and just tripped up there inside the 5.
Yeah, somebody tripped over a foot or something because it looked to me like he was about to walk in and got a little tripped up there by Brockhoff. One of them turf monsters got him. I'm sure his buddies will tell him about it later.
So now we got Twins to the left. That's number 15, Trace Marshall in at receiver. Brockhoff hands the ball off to Xander. He's at the line of scrimmage at about the 5. Nothing there for the Wolfpack, so that's going to bring them up to a 4th down, it looks like. No, I'm sorry, it's 3rd down.
Yeah, 3rd down.
Flag guy, he was too quick there. He already put that.
Lebanon looked like they're going to send in number 74 here. Lucas Peck come in and play on the defensive line here at nose man for them.
We'll shift Xander Wallace over to the right. And Brockhoff's going to keep it, but he's going to get taken down by, again, a host of Pioneers.
I believe that was a busted play. Somebody didn't line up right, or somebody turned the wrong way.
He shifted Xander out to the right, and he went out like he was going to block, and then
I think Brockhoff stuck the ball down like he was handing it off. So there was a little miscommunication there on that.
So
4th and we're gonna bring the hog Connor Smith out here.
Yep, Connor Smith will be on for the field goal here. It's going to be about a 24-yard field goal. He gets it up, and that's going to be good. It looks like, yep, good.
Splits the uprights.
So good field goal there by Connor Smith. Going to get the Pack 3. 2:28 left before we get to half. It's Ridgeview 24, 11 and 6. We'll be right back.
Looking for furniture that's built to last a lifetime? Come see us at J&R Furniture in Clintwood. We specialize in Amish-built solid wood furniture crafted with quality you can trust. Want something custom? We'll make it happen. Plus, you'll find big-name brands like Lazy Boy and England Furniture, along with our very own Amish-built upholstery line, featuring solid maple frames. Need appliances? We've got you covered with all major brands, a price match guarantee, and free delivery within 50 miles. And don't forget, J&R keeps a huge selection of mattresses in stock in all sizes, plus adjustable frames and box springs ready to go today. So whether it's bedroom, dining room, living room, outdoor furniture, or new appliances, we've got it all right here in Clintwood. At J&R Furniture, when you shop small, shop local, you're supporting a business that gives back to our community, our schools, and our children. Call us today at 276-926-9080 or stop by at 185 McClure Avenue in Clintwood. Open Monday through Saturday, 9 to 5:30.
We're back after that field goal there by Connor Smith. 2:28 before the half. It's Ridgeview 24, 11 and 6. Just feels like a Friday night, even though it's a Thursday. But I think that's going to be a touchback there for the Pack. I think the Pack actually is going to have 1 or 2 Thursday games this year, so maybe get them used to some Thursday night action.
Hard for me to get up and go to work on Friday morning, Ryan, after we have a Thursday night game.
I know.
Lebanon's offense going to come back out here on the field. 2 minutes, 28 seconds to go in half. I imagine they're going to run that hurry up, quick to the ball here, see if we can get Reese going to sling the ball around a little bit. They'll be going from left to right if you are listening on your radio dial. That's always a throwback. I remember the former people always saying that.
So Reese is in shotgun. Jesse's going to be one of the trips out to the right. Little quick pass. Caught up to the 25. Dancing 30. 35. Out of bounce. That was number 11 there. Baker again.
Yeah,
Baker.
Baker.
Tiptoe that sideline, but I think I don't see where they marked him. They marked him short of the first down, so.
He got just enough of Baker there to get him to step a tiptoe out. It was close. Yeah, they've split Reese out there. Going to put him in out receiver.
Low snap. They're going to throw it quickly, and that's Baker again. He's up to the 45, to the 50. Got a block to the 40. 30, and going to be brought out. The ball
Ball's
popped out.
out.
Ball popped out. That's the Ridgeview ball.
Ball pops
Ball
out,
pops
and
out.
Ridgeview recovers.
So, ball hawks here for the Pack. I mean, that one right there, I couldn't tell who it was who chased Baker down, but you can tell he come across and stripped the ball out. It bounced back, and the Pack were there to recover it. So, just again, benefit game. I mean, if you're Lebanon, you gotta say, hey, you know, we've had some good plays against this team. We just gotta, you know, take care of the ball.
Yeah, I mean, other than, I guess, what is it, 3 turnovers now for Lebanon? You know, and it's been plays like that right there. They've had a good play, and then you turn it over after, you know, late. And those things will be things that I'm sure the coaching staff will really work on this for the rest of the year, and that's things those guys will keep up with.
Brockhoff at quarterback, twins both sides for the Pack. Snap, looking for the throw. Gets it out. He was under pressure. Jalen Deal made the catch, but he fell down on the ball. That's gonna
probably
be a loss.
of 3, 4,
5. Yeah,
5. Ooh. Loss of 5 there. Brockhoff got hit about the time he threw. He didn't get to put much on it, and probably the best thing could have happened is it hit the dirt. But Jalen Deal went ahead and called it, and now we got 2nd and 15.
Yeah, under a minute 40 left before the half. Ridgeview really not in too much of a hurry. Still got 2 timeouts. Trips up to the right. Single receiver to the left. And Brockhoff's in shotgun. And they're going to get on the jump off sides. That's probably the 3rd time this half I think the Pack have got them.
Pack's worked well on that hard count so far this year. That is a weapon in itself. So you gain that back. Now it's like you got no gain on that first down play. So it's 2nd and 10.
Brockhoff, still quarterback, trips to the right. Single receivers, Landon Yates down to the left. Jalen Deals the running back to Brockhoff's right. Takes the snap. He's looking to throw. Going to get it out to Jalen Deals. He's got some running room. Got a lot of room. He's going to be near the first down marker. He's going to have the first down and get out of bounds. Stop the clock at a minute 18. Get him a first down. Fresh set of downs up to the 33-yard line there.
Look like big number 10, Reese, out there playing safety or linebacker. He's the one ran Jalen Deal out of bounds. Look like they're going to take him back off. Let him get a break here. They're thinking they might get back on offense here before the quarter runs out.
Brockhoff takes the snap, looking to throw a little quick throw. He's going to get caught and hit to 40. He breaks a tackle, gets across the 45-yard line, enough for the first down.
Yeah, good move there by Colin Hill. Make that first guy miss. Number 3. Hess come up and make the tackle. Done a good job here. Ridgeview going to run a little hurry up here, up on the ball.
A minute 11. Clock's going to start on the official's command. It does. Clock now running at 1:05, and we're going to have a official timeout, maybe.
Official timeout.
Official timeout. They're going to move the ball back a little bit. So
can't figure out where the ball goes.
And now they're going to start the clock again. Minute 4. It'll be under a minute on this play. Brockhoff takes the snap, looking to throw.
Pressure.
He's looking deep. Colin Hill at the 35 into plus territory.
Another first down.
I mean, if you're the Pack, you got 53 seconds. Clock stops. Get up on the ball. .53 seconds. Official now calls the ball in. Brockhoff in shotgun. Twins to the left. Twins to the right. Brockhoff looking to throw. Looking down the middle. He's going to throw and be picked off by the Pioneers. That's number 30. He's trying to get some running room, but he's going to be brought down around the 30-yard line. And that was number 30, Grayson Brammer there on the interception. So you can see Brockhoff's eyes looking down the field. And good job there by the Lebanon defense player. Number 30, Brammer. He made a good read on the ball, gets the interception. And turnover battle here in the second quarter, it seems like. And I don't think is that a flag down the
I believe
far
there is a
side
flag
of the field?
on the far sideline. I just now noticed it too. Flag on the far sideline. Don't really know. Looks like they're coming in and talking it over. We're going to get the call here from the official. Blocking the back.
Yep.
On Ridgeview.
Well, they're going to have to mark off some penalty yards right here before they put the ball down because they already got the ball under center.
Yeah, they didn't mark nothing off. And now they're going to mark it off.
Yeah, they're going to call that on the pack. Oh, wait a second. You call it's the other way.
Blocking the back on Lebanon.
And then they're going to give Lebanon the penalty yards. Now they got it right.
Yeah,
now
there we go.
There, now we back them up.
Must have been blocking the back on the interception. That makes the most sense. But I didn't know because they went the wrong way starting to mark it off. So, see what Reese here can do. I'd be looking for number 11, Toby Baker, making sure he don't get loose on his own here.
The defensive back's there. Yeah, he's got the ball, but, Pack are just sitting back, No timeouts by Lebanon to get the first down, but we're under 30 seconds. Lebanon's going to have to be quick.
Yeah, they're going to have to be real quick, 29 seconds. They're going to clock us.
They're going to clock it. I don't like that snap right there. That looked a little...
That wasn't much of a clock.
No. I mean, that was one of the slow snaps I've seen. Well, no, they're making them redo it. Now he clocks it. I don't know what happened there to begin with. The center handed the ball back to the quarterback, and then it said, nope, do it again.
Yeah, they got up. He reached it back, and I clocked it. Then they said, no, that ain't good enough. Do it again.
So we'll get the clock stopped. The ball's at the 25-yard line, 27 seconds. 75 yards to go here for the Pioneers.
It looked like one of them plays when everybody knows when you play and your coach gets mad. No, run it again.
So Reese in shotgun trips to the left. He's looking to throw, looking
snap.
downfield. He's going to get a receiver and get out of bounds.
Yeah, good job there. 21.4 seconds left on the clock. They moved the ball pretty quick here in 8 seconds.
Yeah, ball up now to the 36-yard line.
They're going to run a play on this one.
Went out of bounds, so clock will stop.
Yeah, it stopped out of bounds.
Like you see, defensive backs here for the Ridgeview, they're back 10 yards off the receivers.
They're playing deep.
Snap, Reese looking to throw, still looking, rolling out to his right.
Got a lot
still
of
looking, going to throw it out of bounds. Just get rid of it. 14 seconds left for the half. So good job there by the Pack, getting a little bit of pressure, making Reese get out of the pocket, roll out to his right, just get rid of the ball.
Yeah, Reese had to roll out there to his right. Didn't have anybody, but had to go ahead and throw it away because he was going to have pressure on him. They were coming.
All right. Twins both sides, Reese and shotgun.
Probably about time for 2 more plays.
Takes the snap. He's looking to throw.
Quick.
Again, another quick out. First down. That was 84. Brock King has last 2 catches. Him just running like a little 10-yard stopper right at the yardstick at the sideline. Catch it, get out of bounds. They'll be near midfield.
Yeah, near midfield. 11 still on what, the 47?
Yeah, still got 11 seconds, maybe time for 2 plays.
Maybe 2. Probably going to go deep.
Yep. Pump fake.
No.
Going deep. He's got a receiver. Hit the catch. Nope. And I think maybe Alex Grant knocked that out there at the last second. A little pump fake there. Garrett had a step on Grant, but I couldn't tell if he had it and just dropped it or if Grant knocked it out. But
yeah,
incomplete.
We were at the wrong angle, but he definitely had a step on Grant, was behind him. Grant done a good job of closing the space, dove out there. I thought he had it and just kind of knocked it out, got his hand in there and knocked it out, but it looked like it. I got nervous.
Yeah, this will be the last play before they have 3.8 seconds for the Pioneers. Reese just going to dump it off. They're going to play that's Baker. He's just going to get up. Get enough for a first down, but that's going to be timeout on here on the second quarter. And we are at the half. At the half of this benefit game between the Pack and the Pioneers, it's Ridgeview 24, Lebanon 6. We're going to play some ads and get you a new episode here, Ridgeview Roundup for happenings around Ridgeview, and then me and Dave Brown will be back for halftime.
Ready to look and feel your absolute best? At Grace Oasis Med Spa in Wise, Virginia, We've got everything you need to refresh, recharge, and reveal your glow. Whether you're looking to shed stubborn pounds with our proven medical weight loss programs, boost your energy with vitamin injections and patches, or rehydrate from the inside out with IV hydration therapy, we've got you covered. And for your skin, we specialize in advanced aesthetics like the Glow 2 facial, microneedling with exosomes, Botox, and dermal fillers, all designed to help you look as vibrant as you feel. Step into Grace Oasis Med Spa, where science meets beauty and confidence begins. Call us today at 276-209-2788 or visit us in Wise to book your appointment. Grace Oasis Med Spa, your oasis for health, beauty, and confidence.
Friday night football runs deep. From alumni in the bleachers to kids dreaming of their first touchdown, it's a tradition we all share. First Community Bank is proud to support that tradition, backing our hometown teams just like we've backed local families and businesses for generations. Because when the lights go on, it's more than a game. It's community, commitment, and hometown heart. First Community Bank. Member FDIC.
Looking for
At St. Mary's Health Wagon, our mission is simple but powerful: to provide compassionate, quality health care to the people of the mountains of Appalachia. We're proud to bring that same dedication to Ridgeview. The Health Wagon will now be stationed at the Ridgeview campus every Monday and Friday, offering care to both students and staff. Because everyone deserves access to quality health care close to home. St. Mary's Health Wagon, caring for our community, one patient at a time.
Looking for furniture that's built to last a lifetime? Come see us at J&R Furniture in Clintwood. We specialize in Amish-built solid wood furniture crafted with quality you can trust. Want something custom? We'll make it happen. Plus, you'll find big-name brands like Lazy Boy and England Furniture, along with our very own Amish-built upholstery line, featuring solid maple frames. Need appliances? We've got you covered with all major brands, a price match guarantee, and free delivery within 50 miles. And don't forget, J&R keeps a huge selection of mattresses in stock in all sizes, plus adjustable frames and box springs ready to go today. So whether it's bedroom, dining room, living room, outdoor furniture, or new appliances, we've got it all right here in Clintwood. At J&R Furniture, when you shop small, shop local, you're supporting a business that gives back to our community, our schools, and our children. Call us today at 276-926-9080 or stop by at 185 McClure Avenue in Clintwood. Open Monday through Saturday, 9 to 5:30.
Are you a local business looking to make a big impact right here in our community? Then advertise with Ridgeview Radio Network. We offer custom-made radio ads tailored just for you. Whether you're promoting a sale, launching a service, or just want to raise awareness, we'll make sure your message stands out on the airwaves. And here's the best part. Every dollar you spend goes right back into Ridgeview Athletics, helping fund student programs, gear, travel, and more. Reach local ears, support local athletes, make your brand part of the Ridgeview pride. Contact us today to get started. Email us at ridgeview.radio@dcps.k12.va.us. Ridgeview Radio Network, your voice, your team, your community.
This is Ridgeview Roundup, sponsored by InsurePro of Clintwood, Virginia. Let's take a look at the happenings around Ridgeview this week. The Ridgeview golf season is underway. The golf team has competed in events at Cedar Hill, Lonesome Pine, Raven Rock, and Willowbrook golf courses. The team will look to begin competing in Mountain 7 district events in September. The Ridgeview cross-country team will kick off their season on September the 10th, competing at the Oxbow Lake 5K in St. Paul. Your defending 2A state volleyball champions, the Ridgeview Lady Wolfpack, finished up their preseason with a scrimmage this past week at Grundy. The Lady Wolfpack will begin their season on Monday, August the 25th, as they will host the Eastside Lady Spartans on the Ridge starting at 6 p.m. The Ridgeview High School Bible Club invites students to join them every Wednesday at 7:45 a.m. in the high school gym. Be sure to tune in next week, as we will have a new episode of Ridgeview Roundup at halftime of the season opening football game between the Ridgeview Wolfpack and the Grundy Golden Wave.
10 minutes and 30 seconds left here at halftime here on the Ridge. It's Ridgeview 24, 11 and 6 here in this benefit game here on the Ridge. Keep up with us here for the second half, as we'll be back here in just a little bit here on the Ridge.
Ready to look and feel your absolute best? At Grace Oasis Med Spa in Wise, Virginia, we've got everything you need to refresh, recharge, and reveal your glow. Whether you're looking to shed stubborn pounds with our proven medical weight loss programs, boost your energy with vitamin injections and patches, or rehydrate from the inside out with IV hydration therapy, we've got you covered. And for your skin, we specialize in advanced aesthetics like the Glow 2 facial, microneedling with exosomes, Botox, and dermal fillers, all designed to help you look as vibrant as you feel. Step into Grace Oasis Med Spa, where science meets beauty and confidence begins. Call us today at 276-209-2788 or visit us in Wise to book your appointment. Grace Oasis Med Spa, your oasis for health, beauty, and confidence.
It's more than just a scoreboard. It's school spirit, hometown pride, and the sound of Friday night lights echoing through our community. At First Community Bank, we know what it means to be part of a team, and we're proud to support our local programs all season long. So whether you're in the stands, on the field, or cheering from home, we're all on the same team. First Community Bank. Member FDIC.
Looking for furniture that's built to last a lifetime? Come see us at J&R Furniture in Clintwood. We specialize in Amish-built solid wood furniture crafted with quality you can trust. Want something custom? We'll make it happen. Plus, you'll find big-name brands like Lazy Boy and England Furniture, along with our very own Amish-built upholstery line, featuring solid maple frames. Need appliances? We've got you covered with all major brands, a price match guarantee, and free delivery within 50 miles. And don't forget, J&R keeps a huge selection of mattresses in stock in all sizes, plus adjustable frames and box springs, ready to go today. So whether it's bedroom, dining room, living room, outdoor furniture, or new appliances, we've got it all, right here in Clintwood. At J&R Furniture, when you shop small, shop local, you're supporting a business that gives back to our community, our schools, and our children. Call us today at 276-926-9080 or stop by at 185 McClure Avenue in Clintwood. Open Monday through Saturday, 9 to 5:30.
At St. Mary's Health Wagon, our mission is simple but powerful: to provide compassionate, quality health care to the people of the mountains of Appalachia. We're proud to bring that same dedication to Ridgeview. The Health Wagon will now be stationed at the Ridgeview campus every Monday and Friday, offering care to both students and staff. Because everyone deserves access to quality health care close to home. St. Mary's Health Wagon, caring for our community, one patient at a time.
Are you a local business looking to make a big impact right here in our community? Then advertise with Ridgeview Radio Network. We offer custom-made radio ads tailored just for you. Whether you're promoting a sale, launching a service, or just want to raise awareness, we'll make sure your message stands out on the airwaves. And here's the best part. Every dollar you spend goes right back into Ridgeview athletics, helping fund student programs, gear, travel, and more. Reach local ears, support local athletes, make your brand part of the Ridgeview pride. Contact us today to get started. Email us at ridgeview.radio@dcps.k12.va.us. Ridgeview Radio Network, your voice, your team, your community.
This is Ridgeview Roundup, sponsored by Insure Pro of Clintwood, Virginia. Let's take a look at the happenings around Ridgeview this week. The Ridgeview golf season is underway. The golf team has competed in events at Cedar Hill, Lonesome Pine, Raven Rock, and Willowbrook golf courses. The team will look to begin competing in Mountain 7 district events in September. The Ridgeview cross-country team will kick off their season on September the 10th, competing at the Oxbow Lake 5K in St. Paul. Your defending 2A state volleyball champions, the Ridgeview Lady Wolfpack, finished up their preseason with a scrimmage this past week at Grundy. The Lady Wolfpack will begin their season on Monday, August the 25th, as they will host the Eastside Lady Spartans on the Ridge starting at 6 p.m. The Ridgeview High School Bible Club invites students to join them every Wednesday at 7:45 a.m. in the high school gym. Be sure to tune in next week, as we will have a new episode of Ridgeview Roundup at halftime of the season opening football game between the Ridgeview Wolfpack and the Grundy Golden Wave.
5 minutes to go before we kick off the second half here on the Ridge. It's Ridgeview 24, 11 and 6. Lebanon is back onto the field, stretching and warmed up for this second half of this benefit game. Stay tuned. We'll be right back to give you all the action here in the second half.
Ready to look and feel your absolute best? At Grace Oasis Med Spa in Wise, Virginia, we've got everything you need to refresh, recharge, and reveal your glow. Whether you're looking to shed stubborn pounds with our proven medical weight loss programs, boost your energy with vitamin injections and patches, or rehydrate from the inside out with IV hydration therapy, we've got you covered. And for your skin, we specialize in advanced aesthetics like the Glow 2 facial, microneedling with exosomes, Botox, and dermal fillers, all designed to help you look as vibrant as you feel. Step into Grace Oasis Med Spa, where science meets beauty and confidence begins. Call us today at 276-209-2788 or visit us in Wise to book your appointment. Grace Oasis Med Spa, your oasis for health, beauty, and confidence.
Friday night football runs deep. From alumni in the bleachers to kids dreaming of their first touchdown, it's a tradition we all share. First Community Bank is proud to support that tradition, backing our hometown teams just like we've backed local families and businesses for generations. Because when the lights go on, it's more than a game. It's community, commitment, and hometown heart. First Community Bank. Member FDIC.
3 minutes and 30 seconds left to go before we get back to action here. Lebanon, like I said, on the field, stretching out. Wolfpack not back out yet, but me and David Brown will be back here. So, first half thoughts? Anything in particular?
Oh, no, I got to take a breath around. I walked up all them steps.
All right, well, I'll go first. And
Okay,
give you a little bit
you
of
go
break.
first.
Well, pretty interesting. We first series there by Lebanon, we were like, we couldn't tell if Reese was there at quarterback, and then a lot of a good dose of JC there to running back, but then did really nothing the rest of the half. Lebanon stuck to the air a lot. Made some good plays, just some turnovers there cost them. But gotta give the Wolfpack good credit, cause chasing down, going after the ball hawks, we like to say, causing turnovers and getting the ball back. On the offensive side for Ridgeview, you're seeing a dose of Braxton Neal and Brinkley Brockhoff. So we'll see next week when the Grundy Golden Wave will be up here on the Ridge to open up the season. We'll see if we're going to maybe see a split or which one maybe Brockhoff a little more heavy, because we do see Braxton deal a lot on offense, made a catch there at one point. Defensively, both teams have moved the ball, but both defenses are making some turnovers, so keeping them in the game. So if you like offense, this is a pretty good game to be watching.
Yeah, a lot of offense, but when you look at the scoreboard, you think, man, it's not much offense going on, just 24-6 here. But like I said, had a lot of Lebanon's moved the ball very well, there. That first couple series didn't, like you said, a lot of Jesse there running the ball. Then they come out, and Reese there, number 10 Reese, come out throwing the ball, and they really moved the ball down the field. And like you said, just a few turnovers there really has killed them on that. And defensively for Ridgeview, they've looked pretty good. They got to clean up some things, but I wouldn't complain. Just going into this, I know we had a lot of trouble in the beginning, so we didn't get much time to talk about it. We talked about earlier today, we had talked about, teams in the area and sleeper teams and everything. I think Lebanon's one of those teams. I would not be shocked. Mark it down. I won't be shocked if we are playing Lebanon in the playoffs at the end of the year. Now, I could see both of us not making it, but I think better chances we both make it. I could see us playing Lebanon. This could be a playoff game later in the year.
Good way that we're going to ease into this next topic. We talked about, sorry we had a little bit of technical difficulties getting on the air. We had to plan here to do a little bit of preseason picks here. We are a pregame show sponsored by First Community Bank in Clintwood. So let's go ahead and ask the question right now. Sleeper team in 1A. Who you got, David Bryan?
Sleeper team in 1A. Maybe not a sleeper team. I'm not sure if people think it's a sleeper team. I tell you, I'm big on Eastside. And I know that's probably not much of a sleeper for most people, but they're the team I'm looking at to come out of 1A that looks real good. Coach Rhodes over there, they're doing a real good job over there with the Eastside Spartans.
Yeah, I do feel like the 1A championship is going to be a rematch. It's going to be Eastside and Rycove again. That's what I'm going to go with. Again, you might not say sleeper, but it's really tough. We'll see Grundy up here next week, 1A team. We'll see Honeacre as well this year on the Ridgeview schedule. Both those 1A teams that usually do pretty well. So let's go this time. Let me ask you this question. Let's go 2A surprise team. How about that?
2A surprise team. Well, I kind of already answered that myself, I guess. I think Lebanon's a 2A surprise team that people might not be anticipating being as good. There's a little talk about them, but not near as much as, Graham, Virginia High. I could see Lebanon coming in there and sneaking up and beating a Virginia High or somebody like that and even pushing Graham. So they're definitely a team that I think people are going to, by the end of the year, people are going to be like, man, where did Lebanon come from? I don't remember thinking they were going to be that good.
I'm going to go with Gate City.
Now, good choice, Ryan. That could have been a choice.
And I'm going to tell you, the Pack and Gate City, that's the last game of the regular season. It's going to be up here on the Ridge. That was a game that once the season kind of got underway, I said that could very well. And I know it's cliche to say the last game of the season, it could, it's going to determine playoff seeds, but that very well could decide who's at home, who's hosting, and who's going on the road.
Right. If things go the way we hope and expect things to go for Ridgeview here, Ridgeview actually will be a surprise team to a lot of people. Most people in the general area, I think that, you lost a Rhino Quinn. How are you going to replace some of those guys you got? But I feel like Ridgeview, it's not I think Ridgeview's going to stay the course. It's not rebuild. It's always just reload and stay where you're at. Everybody's going to be chasing Union. Everybody's going to be chasing Graham. It's those teams after that. It's kind of nobody knows, and I know Ridgeview's one of them that they're not anticipating Ridgeview being there. Most people's got Gate City ahead of them. Most people's got a lot of people's got Lehigh as a sleeper team coming in. So
a lot of good athletes there. Yeah.
So you're looking at some teams, but like I said, I won't be shocked if at the end of the year when it comes down, us and Lebanon happen to be playing in the playoffs somewhere. What's those two middle games, like 5-6 or something like that? It wouldn't shock
4 or
me.
5.
4 or 5, yeah. It wouldn't shock me if it comes down to that toward the end of the year and we may get to play them again.
Yep. So we're going to see what they're going to do here. A little bit different where it's a benefit game. Don't know if we're going to see a kickoff.
I think they're not going to kick off, and they're just going to take it from the 25. They did the kickoffs in the first half. Looks like they're just going to go start from the 25 here in the second half.
Yep.
Benefit games, they kind of keep things, a little more controlled.
We'll see if we get some names of got new guys. I think I see number 9, Tanner Hackney there for the Wolfpack there at defensive end. 24, that's Daniel Rose at middle linebacker. So new faces again here for the Pioneers as well. They're going to start out in a shotgun. Snap a little quick option out to the left. I'm going to get to the 25 and met by a host of Pack, driving him backwards. Maybe half a yard gain.
It looked like number 24, Josh Blevins there for.
And number 20, Caleb Wagner on a stop for the Pack. So, yeah, going to get,
both Ridgeview and Lebanon, that might have been one of those agreements here. We're going to start the third quarter with some names that maybe most people hadn't heard already tonight. We're going to run a few of these guys here in the third quarter. Got to get a look because you never know. You know, you're always a couple plays away. Some of these guys will have to step up for both teams by the end of the year.
And looking to throw as dump out pass again, brought down immediately. And see, that's number 2. I don't have a 2 on.
Don't have a 2 on here.
Number 2, their quarterback for Pioneers. Don't have a 2 on the roster list.
They do have a list of positions, and the only other person listed as a QB is Brody Booth. Could be him, but he's number 5 on our list, so we'll just call him number 2. We don't want to call nobody by the wrong name.
Yeah. So, Twins out to the left and right. It's 3rd and 8 here for the Pioneers. Snap, looking to throw, a little quick throw, and ball out of his hands in the air, but falls down incomplete. So it'll be 4th down for the Pioneers. And I don't assume, I don't know if we're going to be punting, maybe just exchanging some offensive series. Well, no, they're going to
go
back in
for
the
it.
huddle. Maybe just an agreement, like you said, between coaches. Hey, 4 downs, and we'll let you go. And
Maybe what it was. Being a benefit game, you talk some of these things out with the other coaches. Everybody needs to work together. The NFL has a lot of combined practices. That's kind of what you do with these benefit games.
looking to throw, steps up,
got
a lot of run room.
First.
Gonna have first down more.
Lot
cross
more.
Near midfield. Out about the 48-yard line. A late flag.
Late flag coming in.
I'm saying it's probably going to be a late hit out of bounds. That's where that's indicated. That was thrown away. That official had a good arm on that flag throw. That was a good 25-yard throw or to the sideline. That's impressive.
He'll be taking some Motrin tonight after that throw. That shoulder will be hurting. Throwing that flag that far. The officials got to get in shape too. It's a benefit game for them. It's early in the year. That flag shoulder might not be ready to throw.
Yeah, that's exactly what the call is. Late hit on the Wolfpack. That's going to take Pioneers all the way down inside the 40. Still walking. We'll go down to about the 37-yard line. So Pioneers will be in plus territory. First down, fresh set of downs.
I see number 19, Elijah Sutherland come in, or Elijah Stallard come in here for the Ridgeview. Looks like he's going in at corner.
Snap. Another quick throw. Lebanon still, even with some backups in, keeping the ball in the air.
A little quick catch by Ryland Brown. Look like a sophomore there from Lebanon. Good little 2-yard gain. Yeah, Lebanon comes out. I mean, that's their game plan. Throw the ball, get you worried about that. And I imagine as the year go, hand that ball off to the big running back and let him take off.
Twins both sides. Snap, looking to throw again. Out to the flats. Got a little bit of running room to the 30. Cuts back to the 25. Still on his feet. He's going to fall forward across. He's going to get the first down to the 25-yard line.
Yeah.
That's number 24 for the Pioneers.
Yeah, Blevins. Lebanon moving the ball here. See number 57 for Ridgeview hustling in. That's Maddox Boggs scoring in. Ridgeview trying to get some of these guys in. Make sure you get a good look. You want to see what these guys can do in game situations. Practice is tough. Another quick pass here.
This
quick
time,
move.
Got away, but still not going to a lot of pack getting there to the ball. Broke 2 tackles, but still won't get about a yard or 2.
I would say it's about a 12-yard run for a 2-yard gain there for Brown. A lot of moving around, but a good job by him to make some guys miss, get what you can get.
Second and 8. We're about 9 minutes here in the third quarter. Pack 24, 11-6 in this benefit game. In our second half, we're seeing some new faces this half, getting some reps for both sides. Snap, looking to throw, stepping up, going to take off running. Breaks 1 tackle, fall forward, keeping the leg churn, keep going, and going to be close to the first down marker, but probably about a yard or 2 short.
Pretty big gain there by number 2. Probably Booth. We're not sure.
So we're about 3rd and 1 for the Pioneers. Ball sitting on the 16-yard line. Twins to both sides. In the shotgun. Running back over to the left. Snap. Looking to throw. Another quick throw. Going to cut up the middle. Don't go backwards. Loses a helmet. And that's going to be dead whenever they lose the helmet like that. But,
yeah, helmet comes off. Automatically blown dead right there.
A lot of speed. I thought they was going to get the first down, but, take that cut back. Don't cut backwards. And when you cut backwards, speed with Ridgeview, it's going to lose a yard. So it'll be 4th and 2. Hate that, again, the FHS cameras having issues, but if you can see the always lovely sunsets on the ridge right now, looking back to the west right here, the nice sunset here on the ridge. Always a good place to watch a high school football game.
Especially after the sun goes down.
Yeah. Quick throw out to the right, and hits the turf. That's going to be incomplete. So, yeah, they're going to switch. Let's see. They're going to switch sides. We'll see. They're going to switch sides.
Ridgeview's going to take over here. Be 1st and 10 from the 17-yard line.
We'll see who's in here. I don't know who's going to be in here at quarterback.
They'll be going from right to left here.
I see Brockhoff on the sideline. I don't know if that Braxton Deal's getting some reps or.
I think.
It'll be Braxton Deal in at quarterback. Twins to both sides. Number 10, Brenton Cantrell gets checked in at receiver. Snap, low snap. And ball's on the ground. Braxton Deal's just got to get on top of it.
Yeah, low snap. Braxton Deal tried to pick it up, bobbled it the first time, and just went down.
Yep. See, number 10, Brenton Cantrell in. Number 32, Jacob Rasnick. Try to see who's up here to our far side. A little hard to see. Like I said, the gray uniforms on the blue letters. It's tough to see from far away.
They look good up close, but from up here we have a hard time seeing them sometimes.
I think that's 15. Trace Marshall is another receiver in.
That is Trace Marshall. I can tell now.
And well, we had somebody in the neutral zone, but. I'm guessing they think he got back across the line because Lebanon nose tackle, he jumped, stood up, hit himself on the hips, thinking, oh, man, I jumped, but no flag, and they let the play go. And the pass was complete. I don't know who it was to, but they lost about a yard.
Ridgeview coming out here.
3rd and 12, about 6 minutes left in the third quarter. Braxton Deal at quarterback in the shotgun. He takes the snap. He's going to hand the ball off there. And back to the line of scrimmage and really nothing else. I think that's probably Daniel Rose on that carry. I can't really tell. Again, it's kind of far away. Can't really see. I don't think that's him.
Looks like Ridgeview's going to send out the punt team. Go ahead and punt this ball away. Be a good time to see Connor Smith here punt one. That's what he's going to Arkansas for.
Yeah, let's see.
Don't get a lot of punting. Don't get to see him punt a whole lot.
We'll do our hang time right here ourselves. We'll count it down. See how much hang time we got here.
Looks like Lebanon's giving him the benefit here. They're pretty deep. He's going to be standing on the 5-yard line here punting.
And then the returner for Lebanon, he's back at his own 25.
Yeah, he's going back to his 25 to look for it. They're going
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5-second hang time right there by Connor Smith, down to about the 35-yard line. So let's see, it's 15. What?
I didn't even count it.
You're a math teacher.
I know, but I wouldn't count. I wasn't even counting.
15 plus 45, that's 60. 60-yard punt?
Yep. Yeah, I didn't even look.
Yeah, the hang time's impressive.
Yeah, the hang time, that's what I was more interested in. It looked good. Got plenty of time to get those guys down the field. That's what they're looking for. Get that hang time. Look like Lebanon's coming back out here. Spread the ball out.
6 minutes left in the third quarter.
Look like number 2 still at quarterback.
Oh, big rush
yeah.
there by Pack right there. That's number 9, Tanner Hackney. Big sack there. He got quicker on that end right there.
Yeah, number 9, Tanner Hackney, buddy. He's been enjoying football for years, watching Tanner play growing up. He's hard at it now. He's one we look forward to see play here for the next few years.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep my eye out here on Tanner again because, like I said, he's out here and he's got a lot of speed. We've had him, youth league for years. Well, that's gonna be a little. Hey,
yeah,
it's gonna be a false start there on the Pioneers. At tackle right there on the end, he seen Tanner. Tanner kind of gave a little fake right there. He was going. He popped up. So
used a little bit of that speed and was able to get him to jump a little bit. So be 5-yard penalty here for Lebanon. Be second and 16, 15. Yeah, 15.
So in shotgun, snap. Tanner Hackney again got out there quick, but they got rid of the ball quick, and they're going to get some. Yeah, all those yards back.
Good tackle there.
That was 21 on the catch. Brown, he caught it, got quickness out to the edge, got some yards there. He's going to bring up a third about 15 for the Pioneers. We're under 5 minutes here in the third quarter.
I couldn't tell who made that tackle.
I can't. It's far side of the field. It's really tough to see over that way.
I can't tell who that is. They're playing safety, but I can't tell. Where's the wrong angle?
Snap, looking to throw, stepping up, going to try to run, still looking downfield, going to heave it downfield, and almost intercepted. That's 15. That's Trace Marshall.
Yeah,
like you said, you
Marshall.
can tell that's Trace.
Once you say the name and you look out there, you can tell it's Trace Marshall.
Yep. Tall, long legs, long arms, quick. So he got out there. I thought for a second he might be able to pick that off.
Looks like Lebanon's going to send their punt team out. I'd imagine this is going to be dead as well. So defense will take a knee.
That's 11. That's Baker. He's going to be, I guess, doing the punting duties for the Pioneers.
Who's deep for Ridgeview here? Looks a little bit like Brent Crantrell. I can't tell if that's 10 or not.
Snap and punt. Decent punt. And we'll be caught there at the 40-yard line by the Pack. Look at he is number 10 there.
I believe it is too.
You come closer, I can see. Yeah, it's 10.
I thought that looked like him walking around there. Sometimes you can tell, when you get to know a few of these kids, you can tell kind of, yeah, that's who it is. So 4 minutes, 7 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Like I said, they've started the third quarter here. Both teams got a lot of new names, new faces out here. Maybe how they're going to run the rest of the night. Just play the first half with a lot of the people you expect, and then come here in the second half and find these guys that's going to have to fill some holes and play a lot of special team plays.
Braxton Deal? No. Is that Braxton, the quarterback? He hands the ball off. That's been bad immediately there. Trying to see who. Again, it's hard to see who that is. Daniel Rose.
Yep.
A loss of about 4 yards.
Early in the year, too, me and Ryan don't know everybody's numbers right off yet. So hopefully by second or third game we do this year, we can see a little bit better and know the numbers even better. We won't be doing all the games up here,
Yeah. The Abington home game is going to be covered by WCYB, Friday Night Rivals. So
we'll hand that off to Casey Goetz and James Colley himself to come up here and run that one. So me and Ryan will be off that night for sure.
And Daniel Rose again, he's going to get up to the line of scrimmage, maybe a yard.
We'll be here for the rest of the home games of the season here for Ridgeview, and if we happen to host any playoff games, we'll be here for those too, and hope you can join us. We expect by next week to have the NFHS cameras fixed. I'm going to put in a work order with the IT department.
And then the IT department will forward that work order to NFHS.
So, hopefully, I know there's a lot of people probably was wanting to watch this game tonight, and we sure hate that technical difficulties has caused it that way. But if you've joined us here on YouTube or listening on Spreaker, we are happy for you to be here. We'll try to keep up talking.
Yeah, that pass was complete out here to the left side of Trace Marshall for about 8 yards. We'll bring up a 4th down. A little quick out. So we'll send Connor Smith back out, let him see if he can get more hang time this time. I say this is about the distance he wants to try to hit that corner right there inside the 10, that coffin corner.
Yep.
And he's got the distance to do it. He's standing at,
right at the 30,
yeah.
29.
At their 30-yard line, so we'll see how far he can get this. And like I said, he'll probably try to angle this one down inside the 20. And that's what, no, he's going to go deep, and that's floating. That's going to be caught there by the Pioneers at the 10-yard line. So, and another one, again, we said 60-yard, but another 60-yard punt. Under 2 minutes in the third quarter, we're going to see Lebanon back on offense. Let's see who we got here. Number 12, Kyler McFall for the Wolfpack, I see you in. Had Kyler this year in track, middle school. Owns the middle school record in the 200 dash. Quick kid.
Might be one of them we get to see out here run the ball a little bit later.
And shotgun looking to throw. And again, Tanner Hackney just bailing over, getting up into the quarterback, disrupting that throw. And they're going to call it complete, but only by a gain of 1. Let's see.
Like number 50, Cecil Blevins going into the game. Sophomore. He's going to get out here and look like he lined up about nose, tackle.
Shotgun again here for the Pioneers. Snap, quick throw. Caught. The line spins, gets some yardage. And again, that was, who's that? Brown. Yeah.
Brown, he's done a real good job here for Lebanon. They've a lot of quick passes, get it to him. He'll make a first guy miss and gain, 7, 8 yards. Man's got a bright future ahead. Ridgeview sitting here in this 4-3 defense. Got 2 safeties kind of back. Expecting the pass. Trying to let those 4 defensive linemen get a good enough rush. They've done a decent job. Need to get there a little bit quicker to disrupt the play.
We're going to keep it this time. The quarterback is. He's got some run room. Nice cut. Gets the first down across the 30 to the 31, 32-yard line. That'll be the last. Well, nope, they're going to almost last play. First down, stops the clock at 4 seconds, but
I'd imagine they're going to spot it and run it.
Yep, clock run, and that will be the end of the third quarter. Wolfpack 24, 11-6 in this benefit game. We'll take a break here at the end of the third and bring you the fourth quarter here on the Ridge.
Looking for furniture that's built to last a lifetime? Come see us at J&R Furniture in Clintwood. We specialize in Amish-built solid wood furniture crafted with quality you can trust. Want something custom? We'll make it happen. Plus, you'll find big-name brands like Lazy Boy and England Furniture, along with our very own Amish-built upholstery line, featuring solid maple frames. Need appliances? We've got you covered with all major brands, a price match guarantee, and free delivery within 50 miles. And don't forget, J&R keeps a huge selection of mattresses in stock in all sizes, plus adjustable frames and box springs ready to go today. So whether it's bedroom, dining room, living room, outdoor furniture, or new appliances, we've got it all right here in Clintwood. At J&R Furniture, when you shop small, shop local, you're supporting a business that gives back to our community, our schools, and our children. Call us today at 276-926-9080 or stop by at 185 McClure Avenue in Clintwood. Open Monday through Saturday, 9 to 5:30.
And we're about to begin this fourth quarter. Lebanon quarterback in shotgun. And they're going to let the clock run, so I guess they're... And that is a big tackle right there by the Pack right there. Who is that? 56. Josh Goodman.
Oh, Josh Goodman in the ball game. I didn't know it was 56 or 57.
It may have been 57. If not, it was Maddox Boggs. One, I think they're both in. I see 57. I think, yeah. Maddox is one in, Josh is the other. So, as the action here, these guys get some snaps. 11 minutes left before the game. Snap, looking to throw. Still looking. Rush, Tanner Hackney about Hackney, but let him go. Down the middle, good throw, but just out of the reach there, number 20 for the Pioneers. That
Big
was
Keen.
Oh, and it was a good scramble right there. So
yeah, real good scramble, good throw,
Yeah.
just a little low and maybe a little bit behind him.
Yeah, so officials are going to keep the clock running here in the fourth as we play. So, hey, Brian, let's go ahead. This year, what we're going to be doing as far as the broadcast, we're going to have a Wolfpack MVP of the game. That's going to be sponsored by First Community Bank in Clintwood. I'd like to thank those folks at First Community Bank for sponsoring our program. So, as the clock is running down here in this fourth quarter, who will go with?
You know, there's a couple guys here that could be options tonight. You know, it's a benefit game, so they don't show a lot.
Yeah.
Look, but I just got to watching the play there. They had a little bit of a rush. Tanner Hackney again, but I believe they're going to get him for roughing the passer this play.
Yeah.
But they're going to run the clock, throw the flag, roughing the passer here. But, you know, Jalen Deal's got a chance to be. We could have picked Jalen Deal. He's had a pretty good night. Colin Hill probably was going to be the one I would go with tonight. Would be my vote. He's had a couple big passes, caught a touchdown.
Chase down that one
That's what
fumble.
I was going to say.
Yeah.
He chased down, forced a fumble there. Those are always big in my book when you can cause a fumble. So I would probably go with Colin tonight. I guess that would be my vote.
Well, again, I thank those folks at First Community Bank in Clintwood for sponsoring us and helping us out here with the radio network.
Yeah, they're sponsoring our pregame and postgame shows.
Postgame is we sponsored by J&R Furniture.
Oh,
so
they're mine.
folks at J&R Furniture sponsoring the postgame show. We'd like to thank them as well. And as you know, another run there by the Pioneers for about 5 or 6 yards.
Get another run here. Look like number 65 for Ridgeview heading in the game. Ethan Hibbets getting a little support here. Number 2 still playing quarterback. Like I said, don't have him on our list from Lebanon. Probably Brody Booth, I'm assuming. They're still moving the ball, running the ball hard here. Lebanon's, you know, they haven't changed what they ran. Ever since that first series, they ran quite a bit of Jesse there. But after that, a lot of running the ball. That's a good read there by number 2 as a quarterback. Little bit of tackling over on the sideline. I was thinking maybe we'd see a flag come out, but looks like the referee just kept them in their pocket and said, get back out on the field and let's keep this clock running. It is a Thursday night. People's got to go to work tomorrow.
So we'll go ahead. We'll start our post-game show. It is a little early. That post-game show is sponsored by J&R Furniture in Clinton. We'd like to thank those folks for sponsoring us as well.
I always appreciate J&R. Every time something turns up in my house, I call Richie. It's like, I got to come and get some appliance all the time. And he's glad to sell it to me, I believe.
Under 8 minutes left here as the clock winds down. Twins to both sides. Quarterback in shotgun. Takes a snap, looking to throw. Still looking, rolling. Hit the guy in the flats. That's number 13 for Pioneers to the 30. Cuts to the 25. Brought down inside the 25-yard line. Good enough for a first down.
Yeah, good run by number 13, Casey, there from Lebanon. A real good run.
So next week, season open, always fun. The Grundy Golden Waves, and that we enter into their final season.
Final season. You know, a lot of us here at Ridgeview, we went through that final years. Buchanan County joined it. Wise County went through it. Buchanan County is joining the club, going to consolidate into the Southern Gap Eagles after this year. But one more year of Grundy, one more year of Hurley, one more year of Twin Valley. So they're going to try to go out with a bang. You know, I'm sure they got a lot going on. Excited to get to play one more year there as the Golden Wave, and been a good series so far for us all these years since they've been there, and we're going to keep that series going, I think, in the future. But we hope everybody comes out with us next week. I think I'm not positive, Ryan. I didn't look. Like I said, we've been busy. Ain't spent a lot of time getting prepared for the benefit game, but I think maybe Homeacres, who Lebanon's got. How long have you been doing it?
I don't have. Sorry about the technical issue right there. We had both our mics. Both our wireless mics here went dead at the same time. Me and David Bryan. So what we missed was a Lebanon touchdown right there. So Lebanon guys get on the board here in the second half. It's 5 minutes, 20 seconds left. Wolfpack 24, Lebanon 12. So, yeah, sorry about that. Lebanon gets the score. Under 5 minutes left in the ball game. It's going to be a dead field goal attempt, but it is good by number 11, Toby Baker. So as the teams get reset, we'll take a quick break, and then we'll wrap up post-game shows. They finish up this ball game on the Ridge. Again, post-game sponsor, J&R Furniture in Clintwood.
Looking for furniture that's built to last a lifetime? Come see us at J&R Furniture in Clintwood. We specialize in Amish-built solid wood furniture crafted with quality you can trust. Want something custom? We'll make it happen. Plus, you'll find big-name brands like Lazy Boy and England Furniture, along with our very own Amish-built upholstery line, featuring solid maple frames. Need appliances? We've got you covered with all major brands, a price match guarantee, and free delivery within 50 miles. And don't forget, J&R keeps a huge selection of mattresses in stock in all sizes, plus adjustable frames and box springs ready to go today. So whether it's bedroom, dining room, living room, outdoor furniture, or new appliances, we've got it all right here in Clintwood. At J&R Furniture, when you shop small, shop local, you're supporting a business that gives back to our community, our schools, and our children. Call us today at 276-926-9080 or stop by at 185 McClure Avenue in Clintwood. Open Monday through Saturday, 9 to 5:30.
And we're back. 3 minutes left to go in the ball game. That was Daniel Rose on the carry. He got about 6 yards right there. So as we were talking, next week, season opening, Grundy here on the Ridge. Final season there for the Grundy Golden Wave, the Hurley Rebels, and the Twin Valley Panthers. So, like you said, it'll be pretty emotional there for those Buchanan County teams. But we'll get to be able to host Grundy up here on the Ridge. And from my understanding is, we're going to be going up to Southern Gap at some point next year. So it'll be awesome to go up there and check out that facility. This is number 12, Kyler McFall on the carry, and he got a good amount of yards right there, about 20. So good run there by Kyler McFall. Like we mentioned before, I told him I had him in middle school track, and had a lot of quickness on him. He showed it right there, a little burst of speed to the outside.
Boy, I'm having all kinds of trouble with my mic here. But, yeah, Kyler, good runner, good hard runner, done a good job that play. Let's see here, about 2 minutes, 7 seconds to go. Just running the clock out. Looks like number 12. Yeah, that's Kyler McFall heading back out there, bringing the play in.
Under 2 minutes to go as we get this going. And, next week, again, we'll have our post-game show. We'll be able to give you a lot of scores and highlights from around the region for opening week of football in Southwest Virginia. We'll have our picks as well. And, wow, that was a great play there by number 30. That was Bramer who come across the edge and just actually took the ball away from the pack. Kyler McFall, by the time he got the ball, he had already been there and got it. So that was a great play there by the Pioneers. As clock's going to run under a minute. Looks like we're getting ready to wrap this one up. Pack fans are headed to the exits, and we'll get ready to wrap this up. Be a fit game. Right now, the score Ridgeview 24, Lebanon 13. Final thoughts for tonight.
Final thoughts tonight, Ryan. For me, both look pretty good. Both got a lot to clean up. Like I said, I expect both teams to make some noise, and I actually expect both teams here tonight, Ridgeview and Lebanon, to be in the Region D playoffs by the time the fall rolls around. So, that's my thoughts here. Two good-looking teams. I plan on keeping up with Lebanon throughout the year. Like I said, I've seen a lot of good things out of them.
That was a good throw, but they're going to call it incomplete. Incomplete, that's likely the final play of the game as the clock's under 30 seconds. That was almost a complete pass there. That was number 20. King almost had that reception, but that's probably going to end the ball game. But I'd like to thank our folks for joining us on YouTube tonight, listening in. Again, we're sorry for the problems with NFHS and the camera system. We'll do our best to get that fixed by next week and have you live on NFHS. But again, always listen to us here on YouTube. We'll have audio only throughout the season. So 4-3, they're going to get one playoff. Looking to throw, just going to heave it up in there. Got to go. He had a guy had a step just overthrown. It was Cook almost with the reception. But that's going to be the ball game.
That's the ball game, folks.
Final on the Ridge. Ridgeview 24, Lebanon 13 is being a fit game. Again, we'd like to thank our sponsors, J&R Furniture, First Community Bank in Clintwood, for sponsoring everything. Health Wagon. Hopefully, again, we'll have some more next week. Again, like to sell, buy an ad here from Ridgeview Radio from us. Just let us know, ridgeview.radio at dcps.k12.va.us. We'll get you all the information. But for Ryan Walton, Dave Brian Oak Quinn, we'll see you next week here on the Ridge for season opener between Ridgeview and Grundy.